Here, the rare night when guards take a backseat.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember. When it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, that's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. White for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Outside Morant. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Back to Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. And he can't get the first one.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
White. First quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant with it, now guarded by White. Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Brooks finds Adams. Morant with it. Jackson left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Here's Tatum. Shot from 12. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Left side Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. That's tipped. Brown with it, guarded by Morant. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Morant against Horford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Good on the second one. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Brooks outside for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Outside, Brown. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Outside White. Brogdon against Brooks. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Now here's Horford. Now Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Now guarded by White. Brooks outside. Back to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Brown passes to Brogdon. White for three. And the Celtics another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brown finds White. Brooks against Tatum. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. It's Brown on the wing. Brooks defending. Outside, Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
He does not get the second one. And, RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Tatum inside, defended by Jackson, and it's Tatum missing. Memphis leading. To the paint. Brown with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Boston's ball.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Jackson for three. The baseline J is on the way. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Morant's got 7.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's White to the inside. Brown passes to White. Outside Tatum. Horford with it. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
And it's Morant off the drive.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Morant against Brogdon. Morant, the pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Brooks has got his second basket of the game. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Here's Adams.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game. Horford's defensive positioning is perfect. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Morant. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Brooks against Brown. Yep, that one goes. Brooks has got 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Morant against White. The drive by Tatum. They need this. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
He has 7.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
On the wing, Bane. Inside. That's good from Adams. On the assist from Bane. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Bane. Adams up top. Pass to Jackson. Here's the 3. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
No good on that one. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
White, the pass to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Adams covering. On the wing, Tatum. 7 points in the game. Over Adams. And it's Tatum missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Jackson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
White against Moran. Outside for Brogdon. And the Celtics another 3.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Up top, Moran. He's guarded by White. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Moran against White. From 18 feet away. And the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 15.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they get it back.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Here's Moran. Pass to Adams. The rebound, Celtics. Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morant, the pass to Brooks. It doesn't go for him. Brown with some nice D. Pass to Tatum. With 4 on the clock. And finished off by Tatum.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
Their efforts in the...
And that's a...
On your feet, fans.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. And it's White in at the 1. Right side White.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Brown. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 8. Memphis leading. Here's Jackson. Hands it from the wing.
Nice play by Jackson Jr. Just taking what the defense gives you.
Tatum inside. Jackson on him. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Oh, stolen by Morant. It's 2-on-1. He goes up. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see. And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
They get it back. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Down low. Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Brogdon against Bane. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Bane. Adams has got 11 points. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. On the wing, Tatum, defended by Jackson. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's White. Pass to Horford. Oh, the swat by Adams. Payne, the pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Here's the second effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Kick out to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
To the wing, right side, to the middle. The kick out to White. Outside Brogdon. Clock at 6. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Boston, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Jackson, drilled from 11 feet out. Jackson's got 14 points for the game.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
Tries a 10-footer. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant against White. Jackson for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Shot to end the cold streak. Horford for 3. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brogdon finds White. Here's Horford. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis up 14 as we wrap up the
Celtics.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That shot wide open.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And here's Morant outside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's White. The kick to Tatum. Horford for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by the Celtics. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Tatum. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Horford passes to Brown. Brogdon from outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Morant. Jackson can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And finished off by Tatum.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And here's Tatum. White for three. And the Celtics another three.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Kick out to Brown. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself out while in the act.
And the free throw drops for Morant.
John Morant. 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Here's Brown. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Drills it from deep.
Huge shot for Brogdon when they need it most. Teams love a player that reliably knocks it down.
Jackson can't get it to go.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Clutch play by Horford. Rises to the challenge with confidence. This is what coaches love about him.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. To White, back to Tatum. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Now Bane. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 7 tonight. And finished off by Tatum.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Who knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Horford outside. Kick out to Brown. Outside White. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Morant, pass to Adams. They grab their own miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His third personal foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Now, if you're a center in this league and you're on the floor at the end of games, teams will target you if you can't make free throws. Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
So he can't get either to fall. Outside for Brogdon to take the lead. Oh, bangs home the three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Punk rock, hey, punk rock.